Hello, Veteran 0-2 in here, welcome back, and this is another episode of Skyrim. In the last episode, I was doing quests. I did the Goldar quest, I believe, yeah, the Goldar Amulet quest, and now I'm gonna find this Shrine of Boethia, or some shit, somewhere near Windhelm, so I guess the logical teleporting spot would be Windhelm. Yeah, I need some night vision here. It's pretty dark. Anyways. Over there, huh? Pretty high up. The fuck? Why is my screen shaking? Oh, maybe I was supposed to approach from the other side. Yeah. Oops.
You'll beg me to kill you before I'm done.
Really? Oh. They aren't attacking me.
We are
They're
Lord
just...
Boethia's faithful. Have you come to test your mettle?
Yeah, who is Boethia?
The Lord of Plots, Deceiver of Nations, Devourer of Trinamak, the Queen of Shadows, Goddess of Destruction, He who destroys, and She who erases. Many are our Lord's lofty names, but they befit only us mortals. Intone her mighty names from now until the end of time. It is for naught. Names mean nothing to our Lord. She only cares for those who care for themselves, whose hearts are full of purpose, whose lives are full of
This
deeds.
is your last mistake.
We are forged by Boethia's example. We carve our will upon the world through our tongues and our blades. You are nothing. An empty vapor, dispersed by the slightest breeze.
This is your last.
Yeah, I'm not afraid of
Good.
you.
Perhaps I've misjudged. You are nothing. We are Lord Boethia's faithful. Have you come to test your mettle? We are you are nothing. The Lord, many
What am I supposed to
names
say to this
mean
bitch?
nothing to our Lord. She only
Oh,
cares for those
maybe
who
I'm supposed to
care
say
for
this.
themselves. If you desire a glimpse of our darkness, then this is what you must do. First, prove your tongue can wield a lie. Find someone, gain his trust, lead him to the shrine above. Next, instruct your thrall to touch the pillar of sacrifice. Its magic will ensnare him, rendering him helpless. Then, girded with certitude, plant the ceremonial blade deeply, so that the waters of his heart wash over.
Yeah, I
If
don't...
your will is strong enough, it will stir Boethia in her dark mansion, and she will appear before us.
Okay. Should I do it or should I not do it? She's talking about bringing somebody here for as a sacrifice. Well, considering that I'm a pretty evil character, well, sort of evil character anyways, and yeah, I'll do it.
That remains to be seen. But if it is so, And if Boethia appears, then we will welcome you as one of us.
You were weak. Now you are dead. What signs have you left your
Huh. So yeah, I'm gonna feed on this guy that was just killed, I guess. Might as well. And, take that. Blade of Sacrifice. Looks like a piece of shit to me.
A well-placed word or a well-placed dagger, both can achieve equal purposes.
Wow, nice hat. Oh, look at that. I could feed on the priestess.
Though we
you
live
wish
in
to gain
shadow, we
Boethia's
carve
attention,
indelible signs
slay a
of our
thrall
passing
upon her
into the
shrine.
world.
Find those everywhere. Skooma? Wow, these people are crazy.
If you
Bunch of
gain
drug
Boethia's
addicts.
attention, you must slay a thrall upon her shrine.
A thrall, huh? So, can this thrall of mine be a vampire? Or does it have to be a living thrall? Wow. Pretty messed up. Wonder what you get for joining this cult. I don't know, I may or may not do this quest. I'm having second thoughts. I don't know. I guess maybe when I find somebody that I really don't like, I'll bring them here. But, I don't know. I haven't really found anybody like that lately. So, if I do, then I'll bring them there and I'll have them sacrifice. Otherwise, moving on to other stuff. Sam and Markunskvar. Yeah. Find the face sculptor. Yeah, you know what? There's a bunch of quests that are kind of related to what I want to be. So you know what? I'll go to frickin' Riften. That's where the Thieves Guild is. I'll do that now. I'll do that now. So yeah, bat travel. Oops. Go back. And yeah, I did a lot of these in my original playthrough, and in videos that I had. Why did my thing get turned off? There we go. That's better. Hello.
We need to do something about these vampire attacks.
But yeah, these guys will actually, they'll want you to pay money, or you can persuade them to just let you in the town. I never actually did enter the town yet, so can I enter now? And I probably should turn on some form of night vision here, because it is kind of dark.
I had another run-in with the Thieves Guild.
Be careful, Mio.
The Thieves Guild has Maven Blackbriar at its back. One snap of her fingers and you could end up in Riften jail. Worse.
They represent the reason I'm here. I can't just ignore them, Eren.
I know. I just don't want you to leave. You're the only good thing that this city in a long time.
So those two got a thing for each
You're
other
a stranger
then, huh?
here too, huh?
Yeah, tell me about Riften's Thieves Guild.
To call it a guild is ridiculous. How can people who would betray one another over a gold coin be considered part of an association? They're the worst kind. Even the Dark Brotherhood abides by a strict set of rules and tradition.
Really?
These thieves are just rabble. What do you think?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm actually hoping to join them.
You disappoint me.
Oh, what?
I expected someone from outside Riften to be different, but I see corruption's reach holds little regard for boundaries. Enjoy the city. It will suit you well.
Wow, well, hey, I'm not
it's
done
you.
talking to you.
Not here to rob me, are you? Maven Blackbriar, the matriarch of the family, represents everything that's wrong with this city.
Really?
She's bribed countless officials, has friends back in the Imperial City, and freely associates with the Thieves Guild. I've tried everything I can to protect Riften's citizens from her family, but to no avail. Well, there is Ingun Blackbriar, Maven's daughter. Strange girl. She likes to spend time down in Elgrim's elixirs working on her alchemy. Then you have Hemming, Maven's son. Spoiled brat and heir to her empire. He follows her word like a loyal dog follows its master. And finally, Sibi, the worst of all of them. He's in Riften jail for murder.
Wow. Sounds like a pretty shitty family.
I've been adventuring across Tamriel since I was a fresh-faced young woman barely able to swing a blade.
Wow.
My travels have taken me from High Rock to Valenwood, Elsewhere to Morrowind, and all points in between.
Wow. So yeah, you've been all over the place then, huh?
Many years ago I lost my blade, Grimsever, within a Dwemer ruin. I took it as a sign that I was wasting my days in search of wealth. You and I are alike. We seek challenge and great fortune. But for me, that's where the similarities end. You see, Riften is my great beast to be slain, and my fortune comes from gratitude and trust. Just stay away from me and I'll forget we had this discussion.
Wow, she doesn't like
Never
you
seen
very
me all
much.
this upset about anything. The city really gets to her.
Really does not like the Thieves Guild, apparently.
Hey, you. Get over here. I want to talk to you.
Really?
I don't know you. You in Riften looking for trouble?
Yeah, what is it to you?
Don't say something you'll regret. Last thing the Blackbriars need is some loudmouth trying to meddle in their affairs. The Blackbriars have Riften in their pocket, and the Thieves Guild watching their back, so keep your nose out of their business. Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you.
Yeah, you know anything about this unusual gems that I've been finding?
Only way you could have found one of those is by stealing it.
Hey,
Guess
hey,
you'll
hey.
fit in around here better than I thought. So what do you want to know?
Yeah, just tell me what it's worth.
Do I look like a merchant to you?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to take that up with Vex in the Thieves Guild.
Oh,
Get in good with them and you'll find her.
okay.
Well, you got Maven. She pretty much runs the whole operation. She's got friends in high places, if you know what I mean. She's also got ties to the Dark Brotherhood and the Thieves Guild. So basically, no one can touch her. Just remember, if she tells you to do something, you damn well better do exactly what she says. You kidding? My brother Dirge works in their hideout. I used to run with them myself, but took a job with Maven after they started hitting a rough patch. If you want to get in on that action, find Brynjolf in the marketplace. I'm sure he could use someone like you.
Brynjolf, huh?
The only thing I heard is a rumor that a boy named Aventus Aretino in Windhelm has been attempting to contact the Dark Brotherhood.
Yeah, okay, I've heard about
He
him.
used to live here in Riften at the orphanage on the other side of town, but I think he ran away. Can't say I blame him.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. That's that. They got some crazy bitch at the orphanage who, like, all the kids hate. She's like a fucking tyrant.
Be seeing you around.
Yeah. Alright, well, it's nighttime, so pretty much everything is closed except for the taverns. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa, whoa. Hey, hold on a second. How'd I end up out here? Go back. Ugh, jeez. Grief. The Bee and Barb. Let's check it out.
If you've got the coin, you've come to the right place. Pull up a seat.
People of Riften, heed my words. The return of the dragons is not mere coincidence. This is one of the signs that Lady Mara is displeased with your constant inebriation.
I know plenty of
Put
spells
down your
that produce
flagons
light.
filled with your
Stars.
vile liquids, and embrace the teachings of the Handmaiden of Kime.
No, Maramo. We talked about this. Talon?
Kirava, certainly we can come to some sort of an understanding. These people must be made aware of the chaos they've sown.
Enough, Marama. We've all heard of the dragons and their return. There's no need to use them as an excuse to
Suit
harass
yourself.
our customers.
You're wrong anyway. Very well, Talon. I'll remove myself from this den of iniquity.
We're not kicking you out. Just keep the sermons at the temple and let us all sin in peace.
No, Mr. Argonian.
Welcome to the Bee and Barb, my lord. If I can interest you in one of our special drinks, you let me know. I met her when I wandered into Riften a few years ago. Been smitten with her ever since. In fact, I'm thinking of asking her to marry me. In Blackmarsh, tradition dictates we present a potential mate a unique wedding ring to represent our future bond. I already have the gold band, but all I need are 3 flawless amethysts to complete the setting.
3 flawed amethysts.
I was hoping you'd offer. I didn't think it was my place to ask such a favor of you. I thank you.
Okay.
Every Argonian wedding proposal band is supposed to have 3 flawless amethysts as part of their design. 2 of the gems, the ones on the outside, represent the couple to be married. One for the husband, one for the wife. The amethyst in the center represents the Hist, the entity that all Argonians consider a sacred part of our lives. 3, in fact. They're my own recipe. Brought them over here from my days as a bartender in Gideon. First is the Velvet Lechance, which is a mixture of blackberry, honey, spiced wine, and a touch of nightshade. Perfectly safe, I assure you. Second, we have the White Gold Tower, which is heavy cream with a layer of blended mead, lavender, and dragon's tongue on top. Last, and only for the bravest of souls, we have the Cliff Racer, which is firebrand wine, Cyrodiilic brandy, Flynn, and Sujama. They're vermin. Garbage. They're exactly what makes this city such a horrible place to live. How appropriate they should live in the Ratway with the rest of the trash.
Now, what's the rat way?
Disgusting. Ruined sewers filled with goodness knows what. There's an entrance down by the canal, but I'd highly advise you to stay out of there. It's the Thieves Guild's territory.
Whatever, man. I'm going down there.
If
Never
you'll
done an
excuse
honest
me.
day's
Whoa.
work in your life for all that coin you're carrying, eh, lad?
Yeah, I'm sorry. What?
I'm saying you've got the coin,
Oh, this guy's
but you didn't
Brynjolf.
earn a septim of it honestly. I can tell.
Yeah, how could you possibly know that
It's all
about
about
me?
sizing up your mark, lad. The way they walk, what they're wearing. It's a dead giveaway. Look how you sniffed out my little scheme at the North Gate. You knew it was a shakedown and you called him on it. That's what I'm talking about. Wealth is my business. Help me out, and I can add to yours. Would you like a taste?
Yeah, what do you have in mind?
I've got a bit of an errand to perform, but I need an extra pair of hands. And in my line of work, extra hands are well paid. Simple. I'm going to cause a distraction. You're gonna steal Medesi's silver ring from a strongbox under his stand. Once you have it, I want you to place it in Branche's pocket without him noticing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, why do we gotta plant the ring on him?
There's someone that wants to see him put out of business permanently. That's all you need to know. I'll be out in the market all day, from 8 in the morning until 8 in the evening. Meet me then, if you've still got the stomach for it.
Okay, definitely don't have the skin for it, but you know, that's what Oriel's bow is for. I can just get rid of the sun with that, hopefully. So, yeah.
Do you want me to hold your hand as well? You're going to have to sneak over to Medesi's stall and use your lockpick on the strongbox.
Okay.
Then, when you have the ring, you pickpocket Branche and leave it behind.
Reverse pickpocket, that is.
We've been contracted to make sure Branche remembers not to meddle in affairs that aren't his own. Now, since we're not the Dark Brotherhood, we're not going to kill him. We're just going to make sure he sits in the prisons for a few days.
Okay.
I'll be at the market come morning. You better be there too.
So yeah, the Thieves Guild, a life of not killing people and crime. Okay, I could do that for a while, no problem. Hey,
If it's my fate
If
to be
you've
ended
got
by
the coin, you're welcome here. Otherwise, hit the road.
the way I want
whoa, whoa, there's no need to be like that. What, any new
Here,
rumors?
take a look at this.
Vampires in Boulder Fall Cave. Oh.
to. I
Okay.
don't like to brag, but I
No
once took
problem
down a
killing
bear 300
vampires of the
yards in a blizzard.
unpure kind. And
The
by
Thieves Guild
unpure, I
has
mean
been pushing hard to regain a foothold in this city. Rumor has it they're falling apart from the inside.
yeah, and by pure, I mean full-blooded vampires.
My pa used to say,
Crime is an all-time high in this city thanks to the Thieves Guild. Don't we have enough problems with the war going on? If it's true that the dragons have returned, what will it mean for all of us? Is this how it all ends?
I know plenty of
Mjol
spells.
the Lioness used to adventure across Skyrim before she settled down in Riften. I hear it all ended when she lost her enchanted blade.
Enchanted blade, huh?
Riften's biggest exports used to be fishing and honey until the Blackbriar family moved in. Now the meadery is the biggest game in town. Sibby Blackbriar is furious that his ex-lover tried to murder him. He's leaving no stone unturned searching for her. Come back and see us again.
Alrighty.
What a fascinating time to be alive. Mark me, these days will be remembered long after we're gone. My skill in battle is unmatched. Fortunately for you, that skill can be bought.
Yeah.
If you change your mind, seek me out here.
I don't need any followers.
Why settle for just stabbing your foe and roast them alive in a gout of arcane fire?
Looking for work? I need someone to deliver a message to Sibby Blackbriar. Well, I recently approached Sibby Blackbriar about buying Frost, one of the finest breeding horses in Skyrim. He agreed to sell. I paid Sibby half the cost of Frost up front, but before he could deliver, Maven had him locked up. Sibby believes this exempts him from our deal. It does not. I want you to talk to Sibby for me. Then I want you to bring me Frost and the lineage papers that prove the horse's worth. Good man. You won't regret it. Head to the Riften jail and talk to Sibby. Get him to tell you where Frost and his lineage papers are and bring them to me outside Riften. You'll be well paid for your time.
Yeah, why don't you go yourself?
I'm not exactly comfortable around guards or jails. Definitely not when associates of mine have been locked up. No, I'll meet you outside of town. No idea, but whatever he did, it must have angered Maven. No guard would lock up a Blackbriar without the old lady's permission. I'll meet you outside of town.
Mark me. These days will be remembered long after we're gone.
What wasn't I clear about?
It's down here. Fruit, food, sacks. Bunch of crap. I don't know if I want to take any of it though. Unless it's ale, then I might take it. I don't see any ale though. Matter of fact, as a matter
about the things you can't
of
change.
fact, where are you? You sell any ale?
Let's sate that appetite, hmm?
Yeah, let's. Ooh, she does have some ale. I will purchase. Oh yeah, I can make some more explosive arrows or some more adhesive explosives.
Seen some mean.
And yeah, now that I have that
lately.
gear, I can maybe use that to my advantage for some of these quests. Maybe not for the Thieves Guild, but I'm thinking definitely for the Dark Brotherhood. You know, for hit missions. You know, where you gotta go and kill somebody. All right, 5:33 a.m. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be morning pretty soon, so I'm gonna have to kill the sun. But before I do that, I'll be right back. Alright, before I get going with doing what I want to do here, yeah, definitely got to get rid of the sun, so I'll find a nice high place to perch myself here. If I can do so. Oh, well, never mind. Okay, that's probably good enough. Unless I start sliding. Which, yeah, that's not good enough. Come on, man. Actually, probably easier to land on this fucking thing. There we go. Get all my blood-cursed arrows, so I'm not just shooting at the sun going, why the fuck is it not working? Oh shit, man, those fucking mountains are in the way, kind of. I might actually need to go somewhere else to do this. I don't know, we'll see here. Ah! Yeah, I think I should wait an hour. Where the fuck is it? Is it over here? There we go. Thought it was over in that direction. Alright. I definitely need to save after that. So yeah, do a little quick save. Oh no, I'm not doing that. Yeah, meet Brynjolf during the daytime. Yeah, that's the quest I'm doing right now. I want access to the Thieves Guild.
Music, plays, musical plays. What can I do for you?
Rare trinkets and the finest oddities from
Hey guy.
Okay, lad. Ready to make some coin?
Sure.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
Good. Wait until I start the distraction. Then show me what you're made of.
Everyone, gather round.
I have something amazing to show you that demands your attention. Nope, no shoving. Plenty of room. This way, everyone. Over here.
Okay.
Come on, Brynjolf. What is it?
Ah, come on. Come on, man. That's bullshit. There we go.
This time.
Face.
Fuck.
It's Branchet.
Amulet of Kierna. Yeah, I don't care about that. But I will take this, this silver ring, I guess.
This is a rare opportunity.
I won't
I
steal
wouldn't
that
want
other
you to get
stuff.
left out.
That's what you said about the wisp essence. And it turned out to be crushed nerve root mixed with water.
Well, that was a simple misunderstanding. But this item is the real thing. Lads and lasses, I give you
Okay, better
Alma
quick
Blood
save again.
Elixir.
So yeah, I don't want to feed on this guy. That would be retarded if I did that. But I do want to stick that fucking ring in his pocket. If I can. Where is it?
Well, I see that my time is up.
Nice.
Come back tomorrow if you
Didn't
wish to
catch
buy.
me.
What a waste of time. Damn. I knew I should.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelka.
Looks like I chose the right person for the job. And here you go. Your payment. Just as I promised. The way things have been going around here, it's a relief that our plan went off without a hitch. Nah, my organization's been having a run of bad luck. But I suppose that's just how it goes. But never mind that. You did the job, and you did it well. Best of all, there's more where that came from. If you think you can handle it.
Oh yeah, I can handle it.
All right then. Let's put that to the test. The group I represent has its home in the Ratway beneath Riften, a tavern called the Ragged Flagon. Get there in one piece, and we'll see if you've really got what it takes.
Vegetables as crisp as a
Protect
winter's
yourself
morning.
right. Buy armor from Grelka.
Uh-oh. What's going on?
All right, Branchet. Turn out your pockets. We know you have it.
Have what? What in blazes are you talking about?
Don't play stupid. I said turn out your pockets. Now.
I'm telling you, I don't... Wait, what's this ring? This isn't mine.
That's right. It isn't yours. You're under arrest, Branchet.
This is insane. I didn't steal anything. I never saw this ring before in my entire life.
We can do this one of two ways. You can walk with
Buy
me up to the
armor from
keep,
Grelka.
or I can drag your lifeless body. Your choice.
But I... Very well.
Yeah, what I'd like to know is how the fucking Riften guard actually found out that he had the ring. I mean, that to me is kind of questionable, but whatever.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
Yes?
I mean, really, honestly, that doesn't make any sense.
My food is the best in all of Skyrim.
Look at that. I
Always
can
as
actually
fresh as
take
the
from
day
these
it was
barrels if I
collected.
want. Cabbage, large sack. Yeah, they don't have any reagents. I don't care about food. I want... Excuse me, I want reagents.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelka.
Hey,
What could it mean? The return of the Dragonborn? And who among us could possibly hold that honor and such power?
possibly me. God damn, aren't there any reagents in any of these barrels? All I'm finding is vegetables
With a
and
sky
shit.
like that, something bad is coming.
Oh no, it'll be fine.
things just go from bad to worse.
Vegetables
First
as
the war,
Rift-Wheeled
now
man.
dragons. What's this world coming to?
Locked gate. Well, actually, I'll leave it alone.
Why take a chance?
Snowshod Manor. Aaron's house. Bali's house. So yeah, I'm going to be exploring Riften for a little bit here, seeing if I can find anything on the outside of the town. So yeah, it must be fall now because we're seeing all these leaves from these trees falling. So that's a nice little effect they got going on there. Nightshade. What's this? Interesting. Hall of the Dead. Another one of these, huh? Seems like I find one of these in every town.
What was that?
Oh, what the hell, man? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? How do these guys track me here? And why the fuck? Man. Bullshit. Oh, shit. Why are my... Holy crap, why is my thing all screwed up? No, I want that in the right hand. And I want my spell in the other hand. Holy shit. Nothing like getting ambushed in a temple. Fucking vampire hunters. I'll just let them kill these assholes for me. I'll just sit here.
That's the best you can do?
Get out of the way.
You need to leave.
Man,
You need to leave.
that sucks. Wow. Sorry about your Hall of the Dead there. I didn't expect to be, yeah, I wasn't thinking I was going to be attacked by vampire hunters. Oh wow, it's still burning up in here.
Where did the sun go?
Yeah, you tend this
If you're
graveyard.
trying to ask if I tend the Hall of the Dead alone, then the answer is yes. You think anyone around here is going to lift a shovel to help me? Guess again. Leave the dirty work to old Alessandra. Look, I didn't ask for this job. I got stuck with it thanks to my father.
Okay.
I'd like to make the journey to the Hall of the Dead in Whiterun, and give my ceremonial dagger to Anders, the caretaker. I believe once it's interred with my father's remains, I'll be at peace with his memory.
Yeah, I could do that for you.
I hadn't asked you because I was afraid you'd say no. I appreciate your help. Here, I'm entrusting you with the dagger. Bring it to Anders and he'll take care of the rest.
Okay.
My father was a priest of Archay. All my life was spent around the dead, being forced to learn the proper burial rituals and prayers. I never had any friends. Who'd want to spend time with the weird little girl who hangs around dead people? So I grew up with a miserable trade. This is all I know how to do. Prepare and inter the deceased. A priest of Archay is entrusted with a ceremonial dagger once they've completed their training. It's usually given by the head priest who sanctified the ritual. In my case, the head priest happened to be my father. The thing is, I never wanted to follow in his footsteps. In some ways, I still don't. I had to, for honor's sake, but I had waited too long. My father died before he could see my training to completion. When I finally became a priest, they gave me the new High Priest's dagger, but I already owned my father's. So you see, I have to return it. It breaks tradition, and I need to tell him that I finally did what he wanted.
Okay.
Be cautious. The pilgrimage to the shrine is not an easy one.
So, anyway, sorry about your, oh, did this person just die because of me? Because of those vampire hunters? Well, might as well, suck her blood. And,
Be careful.
might as well loot your ass for fucking trying to kill me. Ringmail hood. Oh, interesting. That might be better than my ranger hood, actually. And it would fit my character too. Vampire dust. Yeah, you know what? I'll keep a torch around. I should do that. I should totally do that, just in case my night vision doesn't seem to be working too well. Because torches really do work pretty good in this mod. But there was only one of them. I thought there were two. Oh, there is. Didn't see this guy. So again, sorry about your sorry about your Hall of the Dead here. I mean, I guess I didn't really ruin anything because there's just bones and shit in here. Temple of Mara? What's this about? I don't think I ever went in here. I'm not gonna steal from these people. Looks like they have very little anyways. Not stealing from the rich. That's a different story. Oh, hey.
It's daytime. Why is it so dark outside?
I don't know.
Where did the sun go? We are devoted to the goddess Mara, who gave mortals the gift of love, that they might have a hint of eternity. Her blessings are many. To love is to know the true nature of the gods.
You Mara worshippers all wear those ugly orange robes.
Not all can hear the broad echoes of deepest dawn. To receive the touch of Mara, you must first act as her hands in the world. Explore the facets of the infinite jewel. Are you prepared, then, to help bring the light across this land?
I guess.
The dawn surely opens upon you, child. You must bear its light that all may see. Mara has reflected an image to me. At the foot of the throat, and the young woman, almost a girl. Her fickle love must resolve itself. The village of Iverstead. The woman, Fastred. This is the prayer heard by the goddess and relayed to her servants. Return when she has seen her path. I will entreat Mara on your behalf.
I don't understand what the fuck I'm supposed to do.
It's daytime.
Whatever.
Why is it so dark outside?
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Why won't Helga acknowledge me? That's an odd and brusque way to address a stranger now, isn't it?
That works on everyone else.
That, I believe, I will never understand the etiquette here. Everything is about saving time and how short life is. No one ever stops to sit down and read a good book. Or a bad book, for that matter. The Divines know there are plenty of those. What about you? Do you enjoy the art of reading?
Ooh, I could decide to be violent to this guy. Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to talk to this guy. This guy sounds boring. Hello.
Greetings, traveler. My name is Jade. I give you Mara's blessing, so that her light may guide you on the path to true... Oh, who am I kidding? You'll end up like all the rest.
What?
Oh, you must be new to Riften. Well, if you're looking for guidance in the matters of the heart, I suggest you speak to Marmal or Dinya. I, on the other hand, have failed to shepherd a single soul to Mara's embrace. I think I'm cursed.
No, what do you mean you're cursed?
Dinya has tasked acolytes, such as myself, with ushering those who have lost their way back on the path toward love. Yet all my efforts end in disaster.
Okay, I can ask this chick to marry me.
I know Mara's love knows no boundary, but I think you somehow managed to cross it. Is it that obvious? I suppose the name isn't particularly orthodox either. Well, it's not exactly a secret around here, so I might as well tell you. I used to be a member of the Thieves Guild. I didn't really have much use for my old name, so when I met Sapphire, I decided to change my name too. Green Eyes. Jade. It doesn't take a college mage to figure out gyms make pretty names for girls.
Yeah, I suppose.
As I said, that's how most people in Riften know me. Dinya suggested I drop the name as a symbolic gesture, but I feel like that would be running away from who I was, and what I'd done.
So I can make this chick a follower if I wanted to.
Do you want the short answer or the long one? It all goes back to my childhood. For most people, it always does. I grew up an only child, cloistered from the other children. My parents were obsessed with wealth, and while I was never left wanting for anything, I felt like I had no one to talk to. As trivial as it sounds, the guild gave me a sense of belonging I never had, and the brothers and sisters I always wanted. We were family. We lived in a large house, as big as a palace and filled with emptiness. As a child, I did everything I could to escape it. I would be in my room praying when the peals of laughter came echoing from beyond the wall. I ran into the courtyard and nearly knocked over a serpent as she planted redworts in the garden. I still recall everything about that moment. I remember the squealing children, the summer sun, aromas wafting from the garden. I clutched onto a vine of hanging moss and with what little strength I had, managed to scale the wall. I ran into the street and flagged down the other children, but they all looked at me like I was a billy. It might have been the clothes. It could have been I was a stranger. At the time, though, none of that mattered. All it was another rejection. I guess it's because I never was a thief. It's not that I didn't have the skills, mind you. When I was a child, my parents would lock me in the library and hope I would study. That was the extent of their parenting. Naturally, these were no ordinary locks. They were based on dwarven craftsmanship, as complex and mysterious as the path to love. Well, what my parents neglected was how vast their collection was. And not all books were educational in the way they implied. I studied the craft of lockpicking, and nothing else. I learned about the mechanisms behind them, and how to feel for the point of zero vibration. Eventually, I could not only exit the library, but enter the armory, and when I was ready, escape the city entirely.
Wow, nice.
My skills were well suited for the kinds of jobs the guild employs, but the jobs themselves were ill suited for me. At first, I thought I could leave the mark, a purse of gold. Yet, I quickly realized I couldn't afford all the things I was asked to steal. Even if I had the gold, many of these items held sentimental value. A lifetime of memories can't be replaced by a handful of septums. But the hardest part by far was looking into the faces of my friends, knowing I had done them wrong, and ascribing someone else the blame.
Yeah, I suppose. That's why you don't make friends with them. Easier that way, I guess.
I know the difference between luck and curses. Bad luck is rain at a picnic, ataxia on your first date. Bad luck can throw love off course, but it can't capsize a ship so thoroughly like a curse. Take Aaron, for instance. A dashing man saves the life of a beautiful warrior in a story fit for the tales. He persuades the woman to move with him to Riften, and even convinces her to stay in his home. The stars are aligned. Mara's hand guides them both. It seems the wedding is but a formality, but he seeks my counsel nonetheless. I tell him to never leave her side, and let Mara handle the rest. When I said never leave her side, I didn't mean her backside. A man has to lead. Somehow the poor soul managed to gain her confidence, her trust, and her friendship, but not her love. Sadly, no. Aaron sleeps like a guest in his own home. He thinks that letting Mjall have his room will help earn her love. The poor misguided soul. Tell that to Sajin. He still blames me for ruining his chances with Helga, as if it weren't his own fault. Helga likes more distinguished, attractive men. Sajin is a bit petulant and has a face like a pumice stone. He's also very frail. The other day, I think I hurt my shoulder just looking at him. And the way he keeps staring at the statue of Mara makes me wonder about his intentions.
Whatever.
Well, there's Svidi. She sought Mara's
I don't know
blessing
what
to
she's
guide her marriage
talking
with
about
Sibyl.
right now.
Even I saw that one coming. Although, not the murder part. Then there's Savannah, who suffers from the same disease as Svidi did. She too wants Mara's blessing. Why can't Sibby's lovers go to Brielle for once? I know! Sajin blames me too for ruining his chances with Helga. Although I'm not sure his intentions were completely honorable. I don't think a person in love would keep commenting on the generousness of Mara's bosom. Although, to be frank, it is quite large. Unseemly so. Okay. One day, Vex asked me to do a heist job at the Temple of Mara. She didn't tell me what it was I was stealing. just that it was valuable. That night, Denny and Marma were at the Bee and Barb, preaching to the patrons. Brielle was showing the temple to a young couple. I stole away into the back, where the living quarters are, if you could call them that. These were not people of wealth. The items Vex wanted weren't even in a strongbox. She said they were on a dresser, placed next to a bouquet of flowers. They were wedding rings. When I realized that's what Vex wanted, my heart stopped. I couldn't do it. It seemed wrong, especially wrong. I threw off my hood, cursed Vex, and turned around. I was done with the guild. That's when my eyes met Dinya's, standing there in the doorway. And she did what she always does, what I always needed but never got from my mother. She embraced me, and I knew then I'd found a home.
Yeah, I don't think I want her to follow me, but okay.
The sky shouldn't look like that.
Anyways,
May you return to her benevolence in
I'll
safety.
be right back. Alright, I think I'm going to end the episode right here. That's all for this episode of Skyrim. In the next episode, I'm going to continue exploring Riften, talking to various
can't see the sun.
NPCs. And yeah,
Where
some
did
of
it
these
go?
NPCs that I'm actually talking to were not in the original Skyrim. They're part of the Interesting NPCs mod. So yeah, they have a lot more dialogue options, a lot of different, stuff to say. Just to make the world a little bit more immersive. So if you're like wondering where some of these NPCs came from, that's basically the gist of it. There's more NPCs added to the game. So there you go. This is Veteran 021. I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.